just share my experience with this. We've got a WinchMax 13,500 pound winch, which mounted on a WinchMax 13,500 pound winch, which mounted on a Rival Concealed Winch bumper, which is mounted into the chassis here. So that all goes onto there. The Rival mounts and the recovery we put on, we had found that we had to put washers in to bulk out the internal bit just in there to get it to fit, so it didn't actually warp it or almost, change it in any way. The box would ordinarily fit on top of the winch just there, but because it's behind the bumper there's no space, so we had to move it. So we moved it over to underneath the headlight, took the horn off for the time being and then put it back on again, and then mounted it under the headlight here. The power line runs up and then goes up underneath behind the headlight and then into the battery here, which is on the battery surge protectors. The power lines ordinarily are too short to put it here, so we had to extend them. So these are new ones that I just bought, and then put in new connectors and connected it straight into the box rather than trying to connect it between the two with bolts and things like that. And then run that down behind the winch. So it's getting a bit dark now. Behind the winch, and then it comes up over the top and then onto the winch itself. The manual, this one's wireless, but the manual plug ordinarily would sit just inside there, but we've basically had to move it because obviously we can't get to it when the bumper's on, so we've moved it and extended it with a plug which runs up behind the headlight, and then fitted it inside the plastic just inside the bonnet, so you'll be able to reach that once the front's on and mount it and do what you need to do. The isolator hasn't come yet, but when it does, the plan is to mount it inside the engine bay somewhere in here probably, to give us an isolator so we can turn it on and off, etc, etc. So yeah, but I thought I'd share. Can't find any of these videos on Facebook for the 2016 Ford Ranger, but yeah, that's it. So good hunting.